Hello and welcome back to today's show. This is your guy Obi as usual. Pardon me for not posting for a while, but we are back and game week number 27 is here with us. And what is our expectation as fans in terms of football and the big seven clubs? This video we're going to look at all the clubs, 20 clubs, 10 games, and the first game tomorrow on Saturday we'll be involving Burnley taking on Arsenal, and Burnley will be playing at home. And so in the reverse fixture, of course, at the Emirates, Arsenal lost to Burnley 1 goal. Remember that goal, own goal from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And so this will be the early kickoff. Will it be a revenge or a double from Burnley? So Arsenal be gearing up to revenge or to win this game because they lost on the reverse fixture. There's one thing that we have to wait and see. There's a lot of rotation on teams because Arsenal will be preparing for another big match, midweek match against Olympiacos. So we expect a lot of rotation coming from Tottenham. The next game will be involving Aston Villa taking on Wolves. This is a game of either sides. Any team can win this match, but we are giving Aston Villa a benefit of a doubt because they are playing at home and they have a very solid team compared to Wolves. And I'm not trying to disrespect Wolves because Wolves still is a good team, but when you look at those two teams, Aston Villa is a better proposition, even though they are lacking Jack Grealish, but still I think they can grind something out of this match. My prediction will be 1-0 to Aston Villa or 2-1 to Aston Villa. That is my prediction. Number 3, we have Sheffield United taking on Southampton Wanderers. This will be a low-scoring game. This will be a low-scoring match because Sheffield United haven't conceded a lot of goals recently. They are threatened to go down in terms of relegation, and so they will be fighting to stay up. And so Sutton also, they are a decent team compared to Sheffield, and so I predict to see some element of fight from both teams. Southampton will be wanting to win, and Sheffield will be wanting to avoid defeat. And so 1-1 or 1-0 to either side is what I can predict in terms of this match. Another match will be involving Brighton taking on Leicester. Leicester has amassed a total of 6 points out of the possible 12. They are not having a good run of form. Recently, they lost their last match against Arsenal 3-1, and they were knocked out of the Europa League. And so, whether it's the lack of the key players that are not playing is one thing that we are asking ourselves. But still, Leicester is a decent team. I don't know why they are not performing, because one thing that we are seeing with Leicester last season, a time like this, they started dropping points. Leicester were in the second position last season, and they dropped up to the 5th position because they were dropping points towards the end of last season. So it is something that is so worrying for Leicester fans. But again, still we have games to go, 11 games to play, and so we hope that things might change for Leicester. And so I'm going to give Leicester a nod for this match. So I hope they will beat Brighton. Of course, Brighton is also a good side. 1-0 is what I am predicting. Another game will be involving West Brom Albion taking on Newcastle. West Brom is not easy to defeat. Newcastle has had a mixture of result recently, and so it's a difficult game to predict. But West Brom are playing really well, and I'm expecting them to put a great shift of performance. A draw for this match is what I am seeing. Liverpool taking on Fulham. Now, we're talking about Liverpool, who were touted to be to retain the EPL trophy this season. They showed the signs, but injuries to their key players has really put the team down. Looking at Liverpool, and sometimes I wonder what could be happening there, because but just Liverpool is a great club, and they should have a great team squad. But when you're missing a few players and you really cannot perform, especially right now, we are seeing Liverpool. Uh, Liverpool are in the 7th position. They have only won one match in their last 5 games they have played. One win out of the possible 5, which is not good enough for Liverpool. And so it is something that UN club has to ask himself whether it's just the lack of Van Dijk. That's why the team is not performing. They brought in additions. Of course, they need time to gel, but still there are some issues, because Liverpool, we know them, is a team that can score many goals, but the goals are not coming this season. What is the problem? So this is a very tough game, and I think Fulham will score, Liverpool will score. It will be a tight game, but I'm going to go with Liverpool to go 2-1 winners. Manchester City taking on Manchester United. This is a very difficult game to predict. Of course, league leaders and the runners-up, Manchester City sitting on 65 points, Manchester United sitting on 51 points. There is a 14 game differential. Manchester United have won only one of their last 5 matches. They have drawn 4. They've won 1. Manchester City, on the other side, have won all their last 5 matches. And so there will be a lot of squad rotation. That's what I am expecting. But whoever rotates properly is going to win. We have seen Manchester City rotate week in, week out. Will they be rotating tomorrow? That's one thing we have to wait and see. But I see a situation where not a lot of goals will be scored, because I know Manchester United will be trying to avoid defeat. Manchester City will be wanting to win, and I think if it's not a draw of 0-0, it will be 1-0 to Manchester City. So Tottenham versus Crystal Palace. Wow, Tottenham are on 8th position, and Crystal Palace are not really doing well. They are on 13th position. They have won only 1 match out of their last 5, lost 2, drawn 2. And what about Tottenham? Tottenham have won 3 of their last 5. Of course, they have lost 2, and of course, and they have 3 wins. And so Tottenham is a better side in this match, and I'm expecting them to win. I'm really counting on Son and Bale, because this other guy, what is his name? Harry Kane is not pulling the strings really as we expect, but we are counting on Son and Bale to put a shift of great performance. 2-0 is what I'm predicting, or it can even be worse than that. Chelsea versus Everton, that will be very tight. 4th position and 5th position will be meeting. I'm expecting 1-1. Of course, Everton is Chelsea is a better team, but Everton is not. They are not underdogs in this match, and they have a lot of players who are in form. We're talking about Richarlison, who can score, Calvert-Lewin, who can score from any angle, and Chelsea have to be on their best to win this match. So for me, I predict 1-1, because again, Chelsea will be preparing for Champions League in midweek, so they will be resting some of the players. So whoever is Thomas Tuchel is gonna rest, is gonna define how this match is gonna go. But again, it will be a tight game. It will be a very tight game. West Brom Albion taking on Leeds. Taking on Leeds. Wow, it will be a fight between Mikel Antonio and Bamford. So who is gonna outscore each other? Whoever outscored each other will win this match. West Ham have a higher hand because they will be playing at home, and they are a very strong team, not easy to defeat. But looking at Leeds, they are also high flying, but they are not as they are porous in terms of they concede a lot of goals. So if they concede so many goals, West Ham are going to emerge winners of this match. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about game week number 27, and I'm going to throw a question at the end of these. The match again is in the match involving Manchester City taking on Manchester United. Who will be the first player to score? Who will be the first player to score? Whoever gets this one right, of course, as usual, you're going to get a giveaway of a jersey of your own, original jersey of your own, courtesy of Gunners and below. And so let me hear what your thoughts are in the comment section below in YouTube, not anywhere. And so the first person to get this one right is gonna be the winner. So let me see what you think, and we'll be able to catch. We'll be able to talk after this match is done, and I hope your team wins. This is about my time. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.